with an A, and a welcome back to Fattie McFatville Friday. Hey, 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 hey.
The bigger the figure, the better I like her. The better I like her, the better I feed her. The better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better I like her. The better I like her, the better I feed her. The better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better I like her. The better I like her, the better I feed her. The better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better I like her. The better I like her, the better I feed her. The better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better I like her. The better I like her, the better.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, to my weight loss journey. Out here in the she shed. Pardon moi. This is where my TV used to be. Here in my little hallway of my camper, the she shed. Yeah, this is where the little TV used to be, and it's not there anymore, and it's an eyesore. My OCD kicks in, but I did get my little dollar store sticky map up there. I kind of like it. I like the colors, as you can tell. That's kind of what I put in here, those bright colors. I am wearing, if you saw my unboxing, I just did, what, Tuesday? Of the Pusheen box. I got my shirt on, as I'm like boobage in the camera. There they are. They're so cute. I love them. I love them. So I am wearing my shirt. So happy for that. And it is a 2X. Holla. Yes, and it is raining again. I feel like I'm saying that every time I get on here. It's raining again. Hallelujah, it's raining again. Amen. Yes, it is. It's not raining men, but it is raining again. It has rained all week. We have had flash flood warnings. There's been major water on the roads, but not like, I know other places have flooded and it's really bad. We're really blessed to not have that, but been a very rainy season this season, so I feel blessed for that though. It's good for the crops and everything, but here I am out here in the shed. Well, it's not a shed, but it's the she shed. It's a camper, and the rain, but it's kind of nice. I turned the air off. I just got the fan on. Feels pretty good. All right. Well, let's talk about weight loss. Isn't that why we're here? Yeah, yes. Just okay, let's talk about my week. Oh, yeah. I knew this day would come where I didn't do so well. Just gonna be honest. I weighed in yesterday. I cheated and weighed in because I knew I started off bad. Like, I started off my weekend, it was a good weekend, but I started off the eating pretty bad starting Saturday. Friday night I did fine. I have had that problem. We talked about it. I talked about it in a weight loss group with Totally Kathy. I told y'all to check her out. About you feel like you have some room or some give after you've weighed in. You kind of like want to cheat. Like, oh, I just weighed in, so I have till next week when I weigh in, like, I can splurge, I can eat some. I think every now and again, that's okay if you have a certain thing, if you can handle that. I know some people in their journey cannot handle that. I'm not saying it's right. I am not trying to make excuses for myself, but for me, it was becoming too often Friday nights. After I've weighed in, after I've talked to you guys, I thought, hey, I can eat some Oreos, or I can have a cheat meal or go somewhere. I've got to stop that. So I did stop that Friday. I was feeling pretty good. I was like, oh, yes. Then I had a few events over the weekend that I went to with some friends and the stuff that I'm selling with paparazzi, and I went overboard. That's been another issue of when you go out with friends and you go out for an event or whatever it is. It could be birthdays, holidays, different things. It can become tough to stick to your diet, and especially when other people don't know that you're doing it, or even if they do, they're like, oh, come on and have this one meal with me. You know, sometimes that one meal can turn into a bunch of meals and a bunch of setbacks, which we've talked about on here. I did not have setback on it, but I did have rice. I had fried okra, which was amazing. Oh, it was so good. Gravy, biscuit. I had a biscuit, not just one. I didn't have two. I did eat a few Reese cups. I'm going to tell it all. I'm going to lay it out there. I had some chicken with the gravy, of course, and the rice. I mean, it goes together. What else did I have? Strawberry shortcake. And that sucker was in a trough. No lie, like a big trough of layer upon layers, like 10 layers of strawberry shortcake goodness. It said strawberry parfait, but you know what? There was nothing parfait about that. It was big and full of sugary stuff I should not have. But I did have a substantial sized plate of that, and it was magnificent. Yes, so that was Saturday. Now, Saturday during the day until I left, because I did not leave until 2, 3, maybe 4. So during the day, I did do my shake. So that was at night. That was dinner time when I partook of this. Next morning, I had some chips and a Reese cup for breakfast. That is a horrible breakfast. I mean, it's confession time. Confession is good for the soul. This is what happens when I go out with friends and things. I've indulged. I've indulged in the past when I'm with my friends. I went to the lakes with my friends not that long ago. I had some goodies and treats, but I still lost weight that week. So I got right back on track. That's the difference. Then at Hippie Fest when I went not that long ago, same thing. I indulged, and that's when I lost 5 pounds that week and got over my humpty-de-bump and lost 50 pounds. So the thing is, I do see myself progressing in this journey. That is exactly what I've seen. I've already lost what some people are dying to lose. I'm doing it. I know that. I don't want to downplay what I have done. I am proud of myself, and it's okay to be proud of yourself. I think some of us need to say that to ourselves. Pat yourself on the back. You're doing a good job. Proud. You're going to have falls and you're going to have stumbles. I did that this weekend. I need to learn to pull back the reins a little bit when I am going out with friends. And I mean, I didn't get like multiple plates. I didn't even get a second plate. I could have. I wanted a second plate because it was delicious, but I cut it off at that. And then I still had the dessert with my friends and enjoyed that. But the thing is, getting back on track. The main thing is to get back on track. So come Monday, I got back on track. I did. I had my shake, but here's the difference that I did this week. We've had a shift in our work where we've changed up some of the people who are working. So we've had to train another person. I do maid service if you're new here. I clean people's houses. So we've had a new guy come in and we're having to train him on vacuuming. You know, people think cleaning, oh, that's so easy. Anybody can do it. No, there's a certain way when you do it professional. I've been doing it for 20 years now. My boss has been doing it for almost 40 years. So we know what to do. We snap to it. We go in people's houses. We take over. We get it clean. And, you know, it's been a long time since we've had to train someone. So I've been a lot tireder. I've been doing more than my share at work, which is okay. We're a team. I'm not complaining about it, but I'm just saying I've worn out a little quicker than usual. So I have had lunch each day. Now I've had what I'm supposed to have. I've had salad. I've had chicken with vegetables. I've had egg drop soup one time. I can have all those things. They're in within my diet. But last week and the other weeks before, what I've done this past month, which has been working, I have been taking my shake for lunch during the day. So I've been replacing 2 meals during the day and then having a sensible dinner at home. Also, Rosie has had cheerleading every night this week. That's hard. I drive an hour away from where we live right here to go to work and then to come all the way back, get her to cheerleading, get everybody fed. It's been a busy week. I'm usually a busy person, but this week has been extremely more busier for me to try to fit all my stuff in and my vlogging and all that. I sound like a complainer. I'm not trying to complain. I'm just telling you my week of, and it's hard too when you're on a weight loss journey. You know, life will sometimes bring that. Sometimes you will be busier in life and sometimes you won't. Sometimes you need to go out with friends. Sometimes you don't. So you need to learn that balance when you're on this journey on a diet. And I am still learning that. How to still diet and you're busy. So you might have to catch things on the go. Learning to what to pick or have things on hand. Go to the store, pre-plan. It's like I need to pre-plan sometimes when I know these things are going to happen and make sure I have things in place. So with that said, I only walked 2 miles this week as far as my exercising with Leslie here on YouTube goes. I did 8 miles last week. Just hadn't had the time. By the time after we get back for cheerleading, it's almost 9 o'clock at night. I am dead tired after us having a new person at work. I've been doing some more extra vacuuming and it's just, I just need to get it out. And that is life. Life brings that. Always ups and downs in life. But when dieting, it can become a real challenge. It just has. I don't know what else to say. This week has been a challenge. So when I got on the scale yesterday, it was the same, which I am thankful for that. I am. I wanted so badly, and I don't think it's going to change for today. That's okay. We won't even do weigh-in time today because I already know. Because I weighed in later last night, and I know it's not going to change from this morning. So it was the exact same. I'm okay with that. I just don't want to gain. And I have to say, I feel so blessed through my whole journey of now we're in the 8th month. It is August now, people. It is August. I was just saying it was the beginning of July. Oh, August already. So almost 8 months into this, I haven't gained a pound back. I have continuously lost. So I am so glad of that. Now, there's been weeks where I haven't lost very much or nothing at all. And now we can put one of these weeks, this week, down into that history of I didn't lose nothing. But that's okay. As long as I didn't gain. I really wanted to get to that 286 because I was 287.5. And I really wanted to get down to the 286 because that is 60 pounds. 60 pounds! I mean, I'm right there at it. 59 pounds or whatever. I am right there at it. One more pound and it'll be 60 pounds. So I am so proud. Let's see. I started out July. So 293, 295. So I have lost a good bit for the month of July. What, 6.7 pounds almost in July? Yes, I am so happy with that. More than happy with that. I will take it. Because June was a zippity-doo-dah 0. June was nothing. June was hard. I was changing up the diet, trying to see if something else would work with it, the fasting, and it just didn't work for me. And that's okay. It doesn't have to. You know, each their own on this journey. So, yeah, 6. I have to look it up. Y'all probably know better than me. At least it's here documented here on this channel, and I write it into my book. So, I believe, yeah, like 6.7 pounds to 6.7 pounds, whatever. Whatever is pretty good amount that I lost in July. Now what I want to do now is, you know, every time we start a new month, it just kind of gives you a fresh start. That's how I feel at the beginning of each month. Almost like the beginning of the year. You know, everybody does their New Year's resolutions and all that. I feel that way about a new month. It brings new things because seasons it'll start to change here. Before we know it, it'll be fall. Before we know it, we'll be going into the holiday times yet again. And a year will be already gone. Already gone. And my goal this year was to lose 100 pounds. I'm still hoping for that. I'm right here at the 60-pound mark that I lost. That's only 40 more pounds till the beginning of this next coming year, January 1st. That is achievable. But the holidays are a-coming. So I'm preparing myself already. We can do this together. We will get through this together because I'm a baker at holidays. I love the cookies, the cakes, all the things. Now, we can still do those things, but we've got to make sure we make and prepare ahead the sugar-free, the keto, whatever we need, the low-carb things. It's all out there. Y'all see all those recipes. There's so many. So we can do this and we can do it together. So the month of August, here we are starting a new month. I am going to vow to y'all right here. There. Let me put on this. I've been staring at this little crown. I forgot this was even out here. I'm going to crown myself. I am going to vow right here, August, what's today, the 3rd? August 3rd, the beginning of this month, that I am going to continue to drink a gallon of water every day. I didn't do so well on my water this week. Now, the rest of the month, because I set that challenge up the beginning of last month, I've done pretty well on always having my water, but I went back to some Coke Zeros and diet sodas. I want to cut some of those out. Yes, I can have them. They're 0 carbs, but that doesn't mean they're good for me. I need the water. Water. So, I vow to drink a gallon of water every day. The accent is kind of going south here a little bit. And my walking. Okay, this is a big one. Because that makes me feel so good. It's took me so long to exercise. And I don't want to stop now. I was up to the 3-mile mark, doing 3 miles. I only did 2 this week. That makes me feel bad. Even though I haven't even sat down in my chair yet in my living room, I've probably walked 1,000,000 miles all week, but I still need to incorporate my exercise. It helps my sciatica. I feel the toning up. I mean, I got to get this, I don't want so much hanging skin. I think I'm going to have a little bit. There it is. I don't even care. I'll show it. I will bear it all, but I feel getting stronger. I'm lifting weights and doing all that with Leslie on there. So I need to do it. I am going to vow, this is a big vow because I did 8 miles last week. And that was very doable. And I could have done it. I skipped a day or 2. I'm going to do 10 miles every week. In the month of August, I declare it. Boom. Gallon of water. 10 miles. Not every day. Almost not every day. 10 miles a week in the month of August. Okay. This is happening. Sticking to my plan. Replacing 2 meals every day. Sensible dinner. That is what has to happen. That's what I got to do to get it done. And lose this other 40 pounds before the new year. I want 100 pounds gone. I'm reaching those goals. Then I still have next year to go and yet almost another 100. Pretty much. Close to it. Yes. Getting it done. And you can do it too, my friends. All right. I think that was all I wanted to do. Just wanted to talk about my week and how it went. Some weeks are good. Some weeks are not so good. And that's okay. We have to take the good with the bad. That's the way we learn. That's the way we grow. And confession is good. Get it out. Confess it to here. Confess it to me down below. Or message me on Facebook or Instagram. I would love to help encourage, and you encourage me too. We're here for each other. That's what it's all about. Well, we got to take the good with the bad. Sometimes it's going to be bad. Sometimes it's going to be good. That's how we grow. That's how we thrive and get stronger in this journey and getting our minds clear each and every time. I feel myself growing with it all the time. With any downfall I've had or any victory, I'm growing and shrinking at the same time. Getting smaller and smaller. I've went down so many sizes. I have. I was almost a 5X. I was a 5X in the shirts, no doubt. Because my weight is in my stomach. Big time. My pants were always a 3 or 4X. And I'm in a 1 or 2X now. And the shirt is definitely a 2X. And I wear 3Xs when I'm just feeling baggy and they fit good. They know, just loose. And you feel skinny. You do. You feel skinny when you wear the bigger size that you used to be. And you're like, oh, look at me. It's a good feeling. It is. All right, everybody. I love you all so much. Y'all all do my heart so good when I read your comments and everything. So, y'all take care. That's all I had to say this week. No weigh-in time. I feel like I should sing it anyway. Weigh-in time, weigh-in time. This week I stayed the same, but that's okay. There's always next week. Oh, yeah. Be blessed, everybody. Have a good weekend.